Morning, guys. It's day 5 of me being in Vegas. There was no vlog for day 4. I had a pretty chill day. Slept late, relaxed in the room, caught up on some work for stuff I have to do back home. Nothing too exciting. Decided to give the editors a break for a day. And now today we're back up and running as per normal. There is another $1,100 $1 million guarantee tournament at the Win. We're going to play day 1A today. Day 2 will be Monday. Currently there's not much going on at WSOP, so there's not much for us at least. Today's the 25k heads up championship out of my league. The other stuff that's going is just more flights of the Mystery Millions, which obviously we've already bagged, yes. That day 2's on Sunday. So today is Friday. We're going to play this. Saturday, most likely an off day. We are going to meet up with the chip leader coaches. And then Sunday we play the Mystery Millions. Later in this vlog today we will announce the winner of the 1% of my action, which is going to be quite exciting. It'll be very exciting pulling the bounties. Let's hope we can get that $1 million bounty and give someone a nice prize. But yeah, that's where we're at. I will let you know later how this tournament is going. Right, so unfortunately that didn't go very well. We never really got going. Never really had much above starting stack. However, we got one hand breakdown, which I will go through shortly with you guys. But the plan now is to go and reload, max late reg, and have another shot at this. Hopefully this one goes better. So we play this hand at the Win where, as you can see, we're already relatively short. We only have 26,000. Anyway, it folds to us in the cutoff. We have pocket kings. We raise to 2,500 at 600, 1,200. The button calls, and so does the big blind. Queen 4-6 flop is pretty good for us, especially rainbow. Big blind checks. We bet small on this flop. I'm not trying to lose anybody yet at this point. Kind of happy with where we're at in this hand. What I don't expect is what happens where the button calls and the big blind also calls. The turn of the 7 lets in some straights. I feel like the big blind's going to check raise 3-5. Most of his straight draws at pretty high frequency, so I'm not terrified as just yet. The button I feel like just has one pair. He's the kind of player that if he had more than one pair, he would have let me know a little bit earlier in the hand. Anyway, big blind checks. We bet 7,500, trying to just get maximum value for our kings. Button calls again. At this stage, I'm pretty sure he just has some kind of queen, and hopefully we can just double up here. And then the big blind raises. Now, truthfully, there's not much of his range that I actually beat when he raises. He has a lot of 2-pair. He has some straights that he chose not to check raise. I don't feel like he does this with just a queen very often. He could have some pair plus straight draws. So maybe queen 5 suited. Look, truthfully, we just don't have enough chips to fold, so we're going to end up calling in the spot, and hopefully we are not drawing dead. Then, to my surprise, the button overcalls. The river is a pretty much irrelevant card. Although most people would be scared because of the ace, it's genuinely irrelevant. I feel like ace queen 3 bets me pre. There isn't much ace-x in these people's range unless the big blind somehow has ace-5 off, which he decided to just go berserk with on the turn. Seems unlikely though, because no and I don't have enough to fold, so I don't really mind the river, and I feel like this is a card that if we were winning on the turn, we were winning on the river, and if we were losing on the turn, we're still losing. Big blind bets out 40,000, button folds, and we get to see the bad news. He turned the gut shot. This hand kind of is what it is. not much we can do about it. I don't think we played it badly. It's just sometimes hands like this happen, and that's poker. Okay, so we came in. Max late reached the turbo win. There were a total of 132 players, 38 left. I believe 17 will get paid. The average stack at the moment is 104,000. We have 53,000. Never really had more than that. It's been a real struggle today. Just can't seem to make any hands. Pretty much every pot I've won I've stolen. But we're still in. We are boxing and on our way. Let's see if we can finally get a cash at win and hopefully propel that into something better. These one-day tournaments are really great value and pretty quick, the turbo ones, but they're a lot of fun. And like I said before, playing the win is arguably the best venue in Vegas, so that helps too. I will keep you updated, but we need to spin it up. We got about 12 big blinds. Average is only 22, so not much in it. One double up and we'll be above average. Let's go. Well, that was a little disappointing, to say the least. Pretty much blinded out of this tournament. Blinded down to 37,000 when the blinds were 3,000, 6,000. 6 big blinds. Shoved under the gun with 8, 9 of hearts, got called by pocket 7s. Hit a 9, he made a flush. But it's extremely frustrating day. Just never made a hand. Anyway, that is tournament poker. That is poker in general. And days are like this. Let's save the run good for Sunday. Hopefully we can make a few hands, win a few pots, win a few bounties and pull that $1 million bounty. That'll be exciting. Yeah, I think that's about it. Tomorrow's tomorrow's a day off. Going to that meetup. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have some content from there, but it seems doubtful. Otherwise we'll be back Sunday for the next vlog. For now, andiamo. So congratulations to Shannon Elizabeth for winning the competition. Guys, I spoke to her and she wants to donate the 1%, whatever she wins, to her foundation, her charity foundation. So I've decided that I'm going to match it and add another 1%, so effectively I'll be giving away 2%. And if you want to find out more about her foundation, you can just click on her Instagram profile and she has all the links in her bio. This is a worthy cause, and for those of you that are in Vegas, she has a tournament on the 28th of July. Let's try support her, guys. She's really doing great stuff for Africa. Andiamo.